Yo, Harthy. Alright, so where we left off was back in Act 2, out here. Everyone's been geared up since the last time we played, and on the note of Pillars of Eternity, there is now news that the first game is actually getting into that beta for the turn-based mode. It looks to be, at least from the footage, what we saw, is actually looking a lot similar to this one, so it's really helpful. Really helpful to see how that turns out. Hopefully the beta goes smoothly and everyone can have fun, too. Alright, so I also geared everyone up, spec'd everyone out. And let's see, quest-wise, I think this time I need to take Zodi with me, though, this time, because I haven't finished their quest line. Meantime, though, when it loads up, I need to go finish up the map. Or at least try to explore the rest of the map. There it is. But how's your day going, Harvey? Alright, Seraphin, you need a...
Still kicking, eh? What'll it be? Have a look.
Yep, I need to swap out Seraphin really quick, so give me a minute. Zoti, where is Zoti hiding? There's Zoti. Alright, where I left... Oh, I never level up Zodi, apparently. Let me see. My day is ending, for I am under blanket. Oh yeah. I apparently did not level Zodi while I was away. There it is, insight. Let's see. Yeah, I already got those. I think I did that one. But either way, that's awesome, Harvey. I guess I'll go quarterstaff. Well, I guess we're doing a little quick level up before we do anything, I guess. This one, long pain. Hold on, we'll grab that, actually. I totally forgot I didn't do this.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Oh, thanks for this. Thanks for the hydrate. Well, who knew that we were going to start out with leveling, but here we are. It shouldn't take too long either way. And thanks for the hydrate, Harvey. Let's see. We have... Oh, here we go. Try to get through this quickly, because I do actually want to go and explore. Turning the wheel. Fire bonus, interesting. Parting sorrow. I think parting sorrow actually sounds nice. I'll add that actually. By the way, I have no idea what build I'm going to go for, so I'm just going with what I got. And... yes, that could work too. There we go. Zodi's caught up now. Alright. Adair, you level up too? What the... Sometimes. I'm not complaining, it is sometimes. Let's see... We're already running that anyway, so that should be fine. And you have something for close range. Or one-handed, right, here we go. That should be fine for now. There we go. Now we shouldn't have any more level up out of the blue now. Alright. So where we left off... Let me see... Map-wise, I still need to go and explore, so we're just going to be doing some more side quests before we continue on with the main quest line. Obviously, the next one I have to go down to, whatchamacallit, He Who Waits in Fire, right there. Let me see, Shadow over North Nagchaka. We still need to do that, too. Lantern of Guan, this is that quest line. Farkana's Folly, we can't do that yet. Beast of Winter, we can join each there, but we're not going to do that just yet. So, hold on. We're just gonna go ahead.
Guns? Why not?
Hello, Odin. Yes, I know you just had food, kitty cat.
You must gather.
And I think I just completed Maya's questline out here. Alright. I may be a little rusty, but it shouldn't be that bad. I'm very curious on how these updated builds are going to go with this, though. Alright, so there is an area I haven't been to in the map yet. But technically, if I just complete Hew, Waste, and Fire and everything else, that's going to leave some things open-ended. So I'm actually going to be focusing on finishing some loose ends before resuming the main quest. Eothas just sitting there waiting at me, staring at me whenever the heck I'll start. Alright, up here, I'm actually going to start working over to there. And Barkana's observatory, we can't actually do yet. Alright, I'm just double checking something. Yep, it's actually good to be back, though. Oh no. Why is this fella coming after me? Widla, are you somebody I need to deal with? No. I don't think I have Widla, whoever the heck that was. We already took care of Hasango, I believe. We've already taken care of that. And also, thank you, Shadow, for reminding me of the map. And also, I did actually update those to now have icons. Hey, Frostroll, how goes it? There is actually a questline I want to look for up here that I recall that is supposed to be a lot of fun. I do hope your Monday is going well, though, Frostroll. This, I don't think this is it. This is something else entirely. We can't do that yet. Though a nailable island for chat, though, in the future. Just trying to remember where it is. So I'm just looking for that little area. Just gonna cause this. Okay. Back to the old reading. The waters of Deadfire are as flat as translucent as stained glass, and a steady wind guides the Defiant along. The scent of well-spiced stews rise from the bellow ducts. Eora and Akuk are perched on the gunwale, legs and fishing poles dangling over the water. Caught myself a real prize the other day, Eora says. Slept off my hook, though. I keep telling you to use a bigger one, Akuk chuckles. Seem to recall that dark-eyed barkeep in Queen's Burst slipping you off the hook, too. Oh, thank you, Elder, for the raid. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a shout-out. I'm just actually starting to do something really quick. How went the stream, Elder? How did the Dark Brotherhood go? But anyway, welcome on in, Elder. I do hope the Dark Brotherhood went well for you. And if y'all haven't already followed Elder Irish, I highly suggest you do. Wholesome streamer, wonderful stuff, and wonderful Skyrim and wonderful Elder Scrolls content, and a wholesome streamer. And for those joining in from Elder Stream, I am Conan. I am a variety streamer, and I actually just finished up Spooktober stream, and now we're zooming back into Pillars of Eternity. I hope that introduction was decent, but either way, I do hope everything's going well. What I was going to say here, though, I hope Eora will land a prize someday. Eora smirks and laughs, and thank you for the vote of confidence, Captain. Not of a fool, invest in better tackles, all I'm saying. But Eora has stiffened, you see that. But yeah, I hope the stream went well. If you do have to do any post-stream stuff, Elder, feel free. Wonderful having you, and I hope you raiders had a wonderful time, too. I was looking in the chat, so... Did you give Loki and Odin pets? Actually, not yet. Actually, one moment. Odin got his pets as he was actually wanting me to shake the bowl. How am I doing? Doing good. Adjusting to the two time changes, but otherwise doing good. Identify it. Let's go with you. Adair stares out at the shape. I think that's a barbed Ravager. A gargantuan shark known for ramming ships and sinking them. Ability, cast defensive. I can do it? We are going to fight sharks, apparently. The surfacing beast is about 30 feet of scales, spines, and sinew. It looks like an enormous shark except for its wicked rows of spine running along its body. Jesus. Each one looks sharp enough to cleave a man in two or puncture the hull of a ship. Up, and someone got injured. The beast rams into you, your ship shutters huddling a puke into the mast. Ouch. The sailor slides the deck, unmoving. Throw a grenade at it. Sure. None of us can throw a grenade. Let's go and fire the cannons. Deck thunders, Buddha spins the wheel, bringing the port, and we're all shooting the evil shark that's trying to kill us. The surfacing beast, about 30 feet of scales, spines its sinew. It looks like an enormous shark, except for the wicked rows of spines along its body. Is this Bruce from, Oh, and a spirit knife raid? Let me go ahead and give you all a shout out. How did the alien go? Spirit, I'm gonna go ahead and go shoot you a shout out. Not exclamation spirit knife. Spirit. There we go. How did the stream go? How did the aliens isolation go? I know, this is a first of many. This is a double for my first double raid, but anyway. I do hope the stream went well, Spirit, and if you all haven't already followed Spirit Knife, I highly suggest you do. Right now, you guys joined into an event where we're dealing with a very spiny shark. And for those joining in for Spirit and Elder Stream, we are actually finished up. I can't see the what? Twitch, what are you going off about now? Oh, and also, I just noticed in my notifications, thank you for the gifted sub, by the way. I just noticed that from one of your viewers gifted me a sub on the Spirit channel. Thank you so much, by the way. But that is very, very, very odd that Twitch is doing that. But anyway, if y'all haven't already followed Spirit, highly suggest you do. Wholesome streamer, wonderful community, highly suggest checking them out. And for those joining in from Spirit's stream, I'm Conan Variety Streamer. I usually try to go play by trilogy, and right now we just finished up we just finished up Chronos the New Dawn, got both endings, and now we're zooming back to the big game I was just working on, Pillars of Eternity. And right now we are dealing with Jay Shark Brucey, who wants to try and kill us right now. From Jay's raft streams. By the way, Jay, Bruce is looking a little different nowadays. I'm scared. But that is also really weird. But anyway. Spirit or Elder, if y'all need to take any post-stream stuff, feel free. It is wonderful having you guys here. And I do hope the stream went well for you. For those just catching up, we are now dealing with Evil Shark right here. Yes, Jay, thank you for bringing Bruce along. Your crews fire volley as the creature comes close. Oh, yeah, we're trying to defend our ship now. We failed on fighting the shark. You see no blood, no bits of the sea beaster. Nothing to indicate you hit the creature. Well, at least that's one thing. Oh no. I also hit a cuke again. Sacrifice a crew member. Try again. Oh, we finally got rid of this nightmare shark. I'm monetized. They know I'm over 18. What the heck is up with Twitch today? Yeah, we got someone injured though, very badly after that. Jeez. Buddy, you need to go into there. Oh no. Well, you're injured there now, I suppose. That is weird though. Well, okay, that was a heck of a fight with a shark though. And I need to find somewhere with a port to actually, you know, recover. Because, oh god, that was a feisty shark. You hear a knock on the door in your quarters. Oh no. Conan's stream is 30 plus only. Lulled by the soft rocking of the ship, you hover at the edge of drowsing when a light knock on your door rouses you to full consciousness. You open the door, Elt Engram, smiling at you with beneath the rum-dimmed eyes, the aura of grog clinging to the sailor nearly enough to get you drunk by breath. Hello there, Captain. I thought you might enjoy a little company in our bunk. Did you get raided a third time? If I get raided a third time, I'd probably crash. Eld Ingram's... And I hope I didn't just jinx myself there. Eld Ingram's fingers suggest leap at the buckle of a sodden... let me see. Well, come on in, then. Eld Ingram stumbles into your canyon. You pull the door closed. You hear the guests heavily onto your bunk. Let Eld Ingram be. With a smirk and shake your head, you turn away from your bunk, leaving Eld Ingram to sleep it off. You return to your desk and quiet whisper of the sea. Well, that was something. Thanks, Eld Ingram, for just barging into my place. And just taking my bed. I can't really do anything about you, Akuk. I need to find a place to actually dock. Can I... These are reserved. Oh, here we are. Here we go. That can work, I guess. I hope you're decent. Here's an island. I'm trying to look for a specific island, by the way. There's a specific island out here that's not there. That's something else in the future. There has to be... We went a little too far, I think. Yeah, no, we went a little too far. There's a certain island I'm looking for out here. And another crew wants attention. Let's see what they want this time. You stand aside the stern castle, gazing on the deck towards the Defiant, and then when Venezia appears, there's a problem. Captain Akuk's been helping themselves to extra ration as a grog on account of their injuries. The whole crew knows, and nobody's happy about it. Ask Akuk about the situation. You locate Akuk behind the desk and demand to know why they're taking extra. By way of answer, Akuk unwraps the bandages around the wound, displaying a ragged red flesh and purple. What would you do in my place, Fanazi? Let's go deal with this. Consider an unorthodox solution. No, we are not evil. Tell the others to let Akuk rest. They'll want someone to run if they're wounded. Oh. Thank you for the streaks. Akuk remains below decks, avoiding the others, praying for a fast recovery. So we just lost morale out of that. I hope they're not going to try and beat us up now. Is this... Yep, I think this is the place, actually. Is this the place? No. I don't think it is. But we're going to go take a little trip off anyway and check this out. No, wait, this is the place. We're going to go ahead and grab Sipsuther's wreckage. There it is. This is the place I was looking for. And I'm getting kitty aggro at the same time. Alright, I think this questline I can do. I think. At least get this questline done tonight.
I said no to talk. The drowned barrows are closed. If you want to join your son, you can offer yourself to Nemnock next season.
There's a reason I'm choosing this quest.
Our elders crossed the land bridge to protect their children. You disgrace their memory, feeding our young to the mountain Anik. Nemnock will release my son, or perish.
Maybe I can help with that part.
You will do nothing, Outlander.
Well, alright then.
I lived a full life in the shadow of the barrows. Kali deserves the same.
If you reject Nemnock's accord, then you are truly lost. May Kali find peace in the embrace of the Mighty One.
So what happens if you dry out too much?
If it is Ngati's desire that I stay moist, she will hasten the rain.
Okay.
What is it?
Yours to command.
That was a random topic to go off about. Let's see. Hold on. Who can we talk to?
Real quiet now.
No, I don't want to... There we go. No, I don't think I can talk to you. What about you?
Some ink must have leaked through Anik's skull if she thinks I'll stand idly by.
Let's go lean in. The runes are in Nasatek language. Nasatek, though, our dwarf ranger friend from Pillars of Eternity 2. Or 1. At least half of which spell a litany of violent and colorful curses. The chisel goes askew and draws a harsh line across the iron. Tatok eyes twitches.
Ah, there goes the rest of my day. What do you want, Outlander?
What was that argument about?
Our chieftain offered my colleague to the drowned barrows. Nemnock accepted him. An honor to some, a tragedy to me.
What is Nemnock?
God of the island, a great terror of a being, but kind to us when we follow the rules.
A false god, you mean?
He's not perfect, but he's our god, lass. His likeness is the most any of us have seen. We only meet his ogre minions who guard the isle. The children we send, they face him in the mountain.
I've heard nothing about a new god. This might bear a closer look.
Nemnock sure takes like a god. He demands readers, scribes, anyone handy with ink and quill. My colleague had the misfortune to be born clever. Did you say you'd go to the Mountain of Power? Would you find my boy while you're there?
I mean, we never ever mentioned anything about that, but sure, let's go.
We send other tithes to the mountain as well. Gold, gems, items of power, if such things interest you.
I mean, we are a loot goblin, but I'll look out for Kali when I'm there.
My thanks, Outlander. I have no cause to expect help, but I'll take it where I can.
Oh, right, there's a pet we can save over there.
Nemnock who pays.
Let me just check something first before doing Nemnock. Actually, looks like we can actually do Nemnock. I'm saving that puppy first. Let's see. Anik, let's just check with these fellas first. And another dogger. Muttering in prayer, the tattooed chieftain scoops a poundful of sand, not sound, into a stout mound. She leans forward and blows on the mound hard enough to scatter it to a breeze. A smile spreads across her face as she carries as a breeze carries due north.
I offer amends for the
all right, have a good one, Jay. Thanks for dropping by.
Great one.
Thanks for sharing the streak.
A gift of breath and wind for his wasted words.
Oh, and also for those joining in from Elder stuff and all that stuff, we recently completed a community challenge where folks can actually choose thief fan missions from a website that I have. They get to choose the mission I play on a wheel of doom, I guess I'll call it, of the missions I'll play for a Saturday stream. That was a community challenge that happened over the Chronos playthrough. So viewers can choose the missions should they choose to in the pinned comment. And if they don't want to choose in the stream, they can actually just pin it on the whatchamacallit. Send it in the Discord. Anyway, take care, Jay.
Speak up, unless you're just resting your sea legs.
Study your face tattoos. The ink outlines a complex maze from jaw to brow. You get a dizzy just from peering closer. Anik smiles as she takes note of your interest.
When I was born, the Holy Woman told my mother these markings would bring me luck. So far, they bring only more questions. But is that not the nature of faith?
What's a tribe of boreal dwarves doing out on Deadfire?
Thriving, my Outlander friend. The elders of my youth told stories of those who crossed the sea by a great land bridge. Now, I tell them to my children. The gods opened a path for us, and we trudged forward, spurred by inviting whispers carried over the horizon. We followed prophecy until we found mighty Nemnock, who gives us safety, security, and a future.
You and Tatuk were arguing about Kali.
Kali joined mighty Nemnock in the Drowned Barrows, against the wishes of his infidel father. Nemnock does Kali great honor. Tatok is a fool to think otherwise.
And I hear that Nemnock is your god.
Nemnock is the god of this island and patron of our tribe. Nemnock gives life and safety to all Junvik. To feed the barrows with sacrifice is to feed our prosperity.
Oh, well, I'm at it. Hold on, I need to actually close some lurks up, actually. Give me a minute, I don't need to watch myself. There we go. Okay, back to the stream. Why did Nemnock take your tribesmen?
It is not for me to question the will of a god, nor is it any business of yours. Cully was blessed to be taken. May we all be as clever and beloved as he.
Earlier, you mentioned something about Nemnok's Accord.
In exchange for our obedience to Nemnok's laws, the Mighty One guarantees our safety and plenty. One day, all of the Deadfire will accept Nemnok's Accord.
A strange covenant from a strange god, I say.
I do agree, Takehu.
You are the only strange one here. Enormous fish.
Alright, we're gonna save that orphan dog too, and then we're gonna go see Nemnok. Any of you I can talk to? No. Yep, I think we're ready to go encounter Nemnok. But yeah, that being said though, I am actually really excited for that Pillar of Eternity getting turn-based mode. It is really a long time waiting, and I'm glad to see it. Holy crap, I was not expecting Nemnok to be that hard. It's harder than freaking... hold on. It's harder than Bacana's Observatory. That's not hard. Hold on, what's the other one? Even harder than Harbinger's Watch. Jeez, okay, we're gonna have to save Nemnok. God. But keep that in mind for Nemnok. We'll come back to Nemnok. I was hoping to do it, but Nemnok is actually going to be a funny little reference when we are done with them.
You ever use your abilities to play jokes on anyone?
For now, we'll come back to Nemnok, because that's just going to be rough right now, so we're going to come back to that one. In the meantime, I think all that's left is maybe actually starting... Let me check my quest lines. Sealed Fate, hold on. Sealed Fate is... no, that's something else entirely. Something else entirely. Painted Mass. Actually, hold on. That's an idea. We have Alof with us. Let me see where this is at, actually. Painted Mass. Pillar of Eternity 2. Let me put some music on. That's not what I said. There we go. Pillars of Eternity. I clicked the wrong button. I accidentally hit print screen. 2. What is it? Painted Mass. Apologies, I just have to actually figure out where this is gonna go. Here we go. There we go. Okay, we're looking for Rakeu's Maw. Okay. Rakeu's Maw. Okay, got the idea of where we're going to be looking for, so let's go ahead and search for this area. Yep, this is the area. We're looking for something out here. Abandoned ship. You encounter maybe this is the ship. You are rounding a rocky islet when you see a ship drifting on the horizon, its sail luffing the breeze. Oh, this is the one. A rough symbol painted on it. You pull out your spyglass to peer at the symbol. It's crudely drawn, or it looks like it could be a war club, or a sword, or a key. Other than the flapping sail and swaying lines, you don't notice any movement. But you do spot one body slumped against the gunwale and another splayed over the wheel, and an arrow buried in the mast. Alof appears at your side as well and looks as well. Let's investigate. That symbol, it looks like a variant of the leaden key. My thoughts precisely. And it looks like I really didn't need the guide for that part. They have not had a fun time. Fragment of essence quivers near your course. Most of the soul seems to have departed already, but this fretting, fluttering soul piece remains. It throbs in panic. Even standing this close raises your pulse. As you let it wash over, terror thins over your blood. Your heartbeat becomes a galloping hooves. You fight to keep yourself from vomiting in fear, if only to avoid the noise. This was supposed to be a quick trade run, up to Nekataka, out in 4 days. Few days, but you got lost in that fog. Oh no, not the fog again. And the next thing you knew, arrows were flying through it. So you hid here between some crates where it is dark, where the screen on the deck was just a little quieter. You thought there were the greatest danger of merchant ships like yours, but the shrieking warriors butchering your crewmates don't seem like pirates. Yeah. Yep, we're back to pillars. We just finished up Chronos, so now we're actually picking back up where we left off. I'm actually just finishing up some quest lines before I actually jump into some things. Hold on, where was it? Hid here. You thought the pirates were the greatest danger for merchant ships like yours, but the shrieking warriors butchering... Yeah, one of them was painting some kind of symbol on your sails. Light spills into the hiding place, an Ama warrior, one of the Huana. Oh, and we got ads incoming. You think stand over you. Foreigners shall corrupt our lands no more. You are looking up toward the glare and the Ama silhouette against it, when the pain lands through the base of your skull. A little laggy out here, so I'm going to turn that off. We're going to continue looting, though, before we actually continue on. And then we got to talk to Aloth. Did we get everyone? Okay, well, we're actually lagging as hell, so 1 minute.
Did you find something? You have that look again.
They were merchants killed by the Huana who said something about foreigners corrupting their lands.
Well, that's a start. I found some unusual stains. I don't think they're blood, but they are rather odorous.
That's a Koiki fault.
So it is. But what would that be doing here?
Wahiki's hunters smear themselves with it. We're near their island, Aurori... I'm going to butcher that, but Aurori Koiki.
I've heard they're aggressively isolationist. As for what that has to do with the leaden key, at least we know where to look next. I
And
only
that's...
wish we could find another hapless initiate with a spare hood.
Aha! Reference to Pillars 1. Let's go ahead and leave the ship. Oreo Koiki. There we go, that works. That's probably the correct pronunciation, though. I suck at the pronunciations, though, with this. Oh, and speaking of, there it is. Oh, right, yes. Now that I look at it, that Oreo Koiki does make sense. Alright, let's go ahead and enter Oreo Koiki. Thank you, Dari. And let's see. Actually, hold on. Oh, never mind. I was just about to put something on the ship, but looks like we're just jumping in. Alright, looks like the weird, whatchamacallit, the slow startiness of the ship is actually better now.
That symbol. It looks like the one we saw on the abandoned ship.
Well, let's go ahead and actually finish the leaden key so we don't have to deal with them anymore, at least. Oh, don't want to steal that. Don't want to go over that. Alright, this one. I remember this area. But I'm still going to take their plants. Alright, I think there's going to be a dialogue. A young woman steps to the edge of the cliff and peers down, wearing an amused grin. She fingers a curve of a long hunting bow.
You keep turning up like a chipped Azada.
Something keeps drawing me back to Oreo Koiki, I say.
Oreo Koiki?
Don't let Awata hear you say that. You went into the jungle for animal hides, I say, and found yourself in an empty clearing.
Continue listening.
Akira, silence is wise. You turned around and retraced your steps back to your ship, where it was safe.
Yep. I just suck at pronouncing things. Anyway, look, I just want to talk. Can we talk?
Not if you cannot listen. If you came to blunt my teeth with chatter, try to keep it short.
What is this place?
What say? You came all this way, not knowing what you would find? You stand before the den of the Wahaki, our fortress, our sanctuary, our temple.
I'd like to speak with your...
Outsiders are unwelcome.
I'd like to speak with your chieftain.
You have an audience with me. Ruasare doesn't waste time on outsider vagrants.
I seek a deeper understanding. Which faction are you siding with? Funny enough, in the first playthrough, I actually didn't side with any faction because I was so conflicted by the morals of dilemmas. And we're also going to be talking to the chieftain. I actually have no idea what Alyssa's going to do just yet.
Deeper how?
I want to know about the people who survived the cataclysm of old. She nods, her expression guarded.
There are many eyes on you, outsider. Use your time in Oriokoiki wisely. Rasari will be expecting you inside.
I do have an idea for Alyssa, though, that I want to try out, but I have no...
Seeing as you've earned your way up from
Hold on.
nuisance to guest, find me if you feel like trading.
I do have an idea for Alyssa and that for a storyline that it ties into the Barra stuff. But I have no idea what faction they're going to side with. And actually, that's actually the fun part. The factions are actually so complicated in this situation that they're actually really tough to actually figure out which one I'd side with. On one hand, we have the Valiant Trading Company, which is basically just early capitalism, basically. And they're just basically grinding up soul dust for money, but also animancy. And then we have, what is it? Maya's faction, which... subterfuge and all that stuff? If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, complexity of each factions and all that stuff. There was... yeah, Valiant Trading Company, early capitalist sort of things. We're all Dead Pirate, that's the one. And then we have the Huana, which is another complex faction, but actually, you know. So, and also, whatchamacallit, what was I looking for the Huana? And what was the system called again? What was it? Hold on. Trying to remember the name of it off the top of my head right now. No, it wasn't that. Can't recall what the system is, but basically... the caste system is what I was thinking of. Of the Huana, so it's complicated though. Each one of them is all complicated and complex to each degree. Actually makes it really hard to choose which one you would side with. But anyway, around Bellyman stands at ease a cluster of hardened fighters, their fists bald and brows furrowed. I'm curious though, if you have completed this, what faction did you side with? Murmurs of tense and slow to a halt as a woman at the head of the crowd steps forward clutching a spear.
Maybe the spear's a gift for us?
I highly doubt that.
Silence. The outsider must leave. Oriokoiki will not be parceled off and bought with foreign lies. Only the handsome fish can stay.
Kehu, what did you do here? He swallowed and raised his palm in a mute greeting.
Ruasari would never let that happen. Where is your confidence in Aranga?
I take it there's a problem.
You are the problem. We do not track dirt in our home.
We are no better than the outsiders if our Mataru act like inhospitable savages. Where is the courtesy and welcome of the Wahaki?
His question cast a ripple of unease over every listener.
If you have such love for outsiders, let this one speak for herself.
I'm a watcher. The gods brought me here.
There. Would you deny Burapu his first favorable omen of the season?
I have done multiple playthroughs, first as Principe. Oh, that's nice. Then VTC, then Independent. Fourth playthrough ongoing. Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, basically my first playthrough was Independent. But yeah, that is awesome.
If the outsider turns on us, I say I will drag you through Tangaloa's maw with me.
I'm kind of interested on one of the Principe, but we'll see how it goes. Because that's actually an ending I haven't seen. But anyway, if the outsider turns... oh wait, we already did that.
For all our sakes, may I be proven wrong.
On behalf of those who remember our manners, welcome to Oriokoiki.
Is there always much infighting when outsiders show up?
Ikira, I say circumstances have made us rough around the edges. Outsiders come with cannons, nets, torches. They do not come to talk.
A valid reason. Why are the Wahigi so protective of the land?
We safeguard any land that the trading companies have not stolen out from under Anakav's throne. The islands will fall if the tribes do not recall our past and Ngati's covenant.
Ngati's covenant?
Ngati bade her followers to protect the islands, the tribes, and the luminous Adra. For this, she gave us the power to shape her domain. If we fail in our charges, the birthright of the Huana disappears. The Wahaki remember this. The Kahanga, they forget.
When he turns to face Takehu, Aparo's joyful face freezes with worry.
Some of us remember. What we choose to do with the memory is ours to decide.
Why so much concern over the past?
We lost much of ourselves when cataclysm scoured the Deadfire. Somewhere among the islands, there's a place where we... Ikira, my apologies, but I should say no more. Ask. I am pleased to be making a new friend.
What can you tell me about Rosere?
She is our Ranga, and the strength of our tribe. I have never seen her without a mouthful of koiki. Even in battle, she wears a bandolier of fruit. A spirited, passionate, and very hungry woman is my Rosare.
Are you and Rosare married?
Kara, I doubt he even knows the meaning of the word.
I am familiar with the foreign obsession with vows. When it strikes Rosare's fancy that we should sleep under one roof, we do so vigorously. Some think I influence her judgment, but they have the wrong of it. My back is too fragile for the weight of authority, I say.
Well, we do need to still get the answer to that. Hold on, there's someone else over here.
Ah, the handsome fish leaps into my net once again, I say.
Wata, how is my little Koiki?
Both VTC and RDC are kind of destroying local culture, but also advancing. Yeah, that's what I'm getting the impression of, yeah. With those two. It was like, on one hand, you have one faction that wants... two factions that are destroying the local culture, one that wants to preserve the culture, and it's like... And then the Principe just want, well, pirates, literally pirates. One is just the one that wants to preserve the old-fashioned pirating, and the other one wants to be the new age, new blood pirates that just want to take what they want.
Rotten. Pungent. All the reasons you didn't fight when I gave you back to
That
the
is a good
sea.
analysis, in my opinion. I take it you two are acquainted?
Kara, we were. Briefly and purposefully.
I did not think you'd swim back, fish.
I am here on business.
Not pleasure? Tell me what they have done with the true Takehu.
You are a delight as ever, I say. Keep the tribe safe, Owata.
It is what I do. You keep swimming, Takehu. It is what you do.
Oh, alright. Have a good one, Shadow. Thanks for dropping by. We still need to actually find the answer to the leaden key, so we're going to enter the sanctum. Principe suck. Oh, I gotcha. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I figured. You have basically pirates, so I guess, you know. Yeah, I getcha. Alright, I think this is where we need to go. There it is. The broad-shouldered woman on the throne lifts her gaze to meet yours. White-faced paint adds a grim aspect to her stoic demeanor. Smoldering braziers fill the air with oppressive heat, but she sits at ease.
Her face paint. You don't suppose...
Rosere turns her gaze to Aloth, who quickly falls silent. She returns her focus to you.
I am the Ranga of this tribe, and will not hesitate to send your soul through Tangaloa's maw if you threaten my people.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Ranga.
The chosen of Ngati is a welcome sight, I say.
Kara, my thanks to you, dear Ranga, though I bring you no omens this day.
You have the gift of our hospitality during this audience. Do not abuse it.
But will our hospitality be returned?
Leaning forward in her seat, she opens a fist to reveal a plump koiki fruit. She takes a deep and thoughtful bite.
Takehu, I say we have troubles enough without my people fighting over you.
Kehu, what have you been doing here?
Kara, just so. I will keep my hands
I mean,
to
we
myself
kind of
this
get the
time.
idea. We kind of get the idea from the context of the dialogue here. The Kehu has been having fun out here. She nods, turning her focus back to you.
Outsiders do not come to Oreo Kuiki unless they want something.
You recognize the name Theos, or the Leaden Key.
Patience. More pressing matters command our attention. You have the peace of this court, but we are not here for idle chatter. You will speak of your intentions. Now.
Wahiki seem on edge for some reason. Probably not the best response considering the situation.
Akira, a good reason. You are knowing that the purchase of foreign slaves is allowed in the Deadfire?
I'm familiar with the practice. We just killed slavers last time we streamed this.
To buy and sell kith is the work of monsters.
Yes, that's why we wiped them out. Well, aside for the stragglers.
These slavers hunt the waters around Oreo Kuiki. Like cowards, they shy away from the deeper jungle. They steal my people from their fishing boats and sell them like pigs at auction. Where is Onikaza to stop them? Someone must teach them the meaning of Wahaki vengeance, I say.
You're talking about the Crookspur? Yeah, we already dealt with them.
Could this be true?
Priest consults his bone, his brows raise, and he nods to the queen.
What say? If those parasites drew their final breaths, I would hear of it.
Master Kua is dead. His business is finished.
While Onikaza plays at diplomacy, we are the spear in the guts of our enemies. I have come to expect troubling news from outsiders. Today is no different, but at least you bring me a tale for my grandchildren.
I mean, it looks like this quest worked out in our favor since last time we did this. Crookspur makes you feel so heroic if you decide to slaughter this. Oh, yeah. Wait. Crookspur makes you feel so heroic if you decide to slaughter the slavers. I'm just trying to realize that, like, if you... To the other factions, right? I'm guessing. Or are you talking about the Crookspur? Just double checking if I read that right.
The tribe will know you as a friend. Go in peace.
Oh, and that's actually what I did last time we played this. I did slaughter all the slavers. Oh. I skipped that dialogue. Respect our ways and cause no trouble. We did get level up. Yeah, that was my streamer brain moment. I misinterpreted that. Yes, it does actually. That's why it's actually kind of fun to do that. I always actually, the one thing I do can keep consistent is actually taking care of the freaking slavers. Let's see. Oh, this one. Yes, definitely that ability. Let me see here. I guess I'll take Skyward Kick. There we go. I know, right? Alright, well, we still need the answer on the leaden key, though.
Come no closer, outsider.
Well, now I'm gonna read your soul. You reach into her soul, chasing the spark of recognition. You feel hundreds of births and deaths within her, forming and disappearing like bubbles in boiling water. You sift through them all, focusing your overwhelmed senses of a memory of a strange foreign man. But also, for reference, I did kill all the slavers last time we streamed this. When at last you see it, you find yourself in the very same throne room, but the condition of the place and the memory of your host suggested as many, many years ago, if not more. You are seated on the dais. A man is brought before you, dressed in stifling black robes. He reminds you of a corpse dressed for a funeral. He reminds you of something else, but one of your attendants leans in to interrupt the thoughts before you can follow. She tells you that this man you asked to see, that his people have been harassing yours. He calls himself Theos X and Arcanon. Explain yourself, stranger. He gives you a smile that sets your teeth on edge.
Your Excellency, I come to warn your people. Your presence among these ruins is an affront to the gods.
Freaking Theos still haunts us to this day.
You must remove yourself, lest you face the gods' wrath.
Indeed, the man is an even greater fool than what you've been told. The gods surely take your time. We have lived here 200 years, and have yet to raise the objection.
The timeline of the gods is not for mortals to understand. But even their patience shall wear thin, especially after this warning.
You certainly feel your patience wearing thin. Who is he, this foreigner, to send your people from the halls and homes? And who is he to tell your people, the survivors, about the wrath of gods? What ungrateful guest evicts his hosts? Our ancestors built this place centuries ago. We will not leave. For a moment, his facade melts away, and he blinks at you and your attendants. You get the impression that your response has surprised him.
Your people cling tightly to their history.
His jaw is tight as he speaks. He swallows hard, as if gulping something unpleasant.
But where are these designs among your arts? Where is the carved Adra in your wooden huts? These places were not built by the Huana, but by an ancient people from a distant land.
You knew he was a fool, but now you suspect he is a dangerous one. His words are a lie, but like very best lies, they contain a shadow of truth. Everyone knows foreigners once lived among your people as guests, but they have not been seen for 200 years. What prickles on the back of your neck is the question he might know this, and why he brings it to you. The Merles in these places and the stories of our ancestors tell it differently. How would you, foreigner, know our history better than our own grandfathers?
I have seen your murals, and I know that you will recognize this.
He produces a helm with two horned-like protrusions with a mask attached. He is correct. You do recognize it. Your guards and attendants gasp. The man, Theos, smiled more broadly.
It was my people who built these places, and now I come before you bearing their warning.
At least that much is true. You turn to your guards. Seize him. Just as a look of surprise appears on Theos' face, an ancient Ranga's memory skips ahead. You are looking at Theos once more. This time, however, a score of robed men and women are bound amidst a heap of peat and wood. This time, he is staring at you with disbelieving fury. You have gathered your people and told them foreigners before them are the same ones who came to the island centuries ago. And now your people are angry and frightened too, because every Wahiki remembers the story of how those foreigners abused the hospitality of Huana hosts. So great their inequity that the gods destroyed the great city of Yokaizo and many others besides. Watch now as I wipe the stain from among us. Your people cheer, and Theos struggles and yells, but his words are drowned out. Let us never forget that this foreigner is a trickster and his people are a plague. Hundreds of Wahiki stamp their feet and beat the ground with the butts of their spears. Still, Theos growls and thrashes in protest. From this day forward, we must be vigilant. Let us root out such foreigners and keep our lands pure from their wickedness. The tribe cheers louder than ever. Young and old, Matru and Roparu all united in one purpose. A change seems to come over Theos. The struggle leaves his body and rage departs his face. Good. Let him accept his end. One of your attendants offers you a torch and throw it into the pyre. You hurl the torch. The flames spread quickly. The foreigners scream as the fire advances, all except Theos, who looks back at you with a strange smile of satisfaction. You pull back from the memory, and a gruesome scene evaporates around you.
Why do you stare so?
Oh, we can actually open this again. Do you recognize the name Theos?
I know only that they clang and clash like foreign names.
We already did the slavers, but let's see.
What say? Well, I have... You
Yeah,
come...
we already did that. Anything else? Hold on. Some more dialogue options.
I will hear you, outsider.
Well, we might as well see. What's the significance of the face paint?
The Wahaki show outsiders that we know their deceitful face. My ancestor knew this face well. She recalled its every hateful curve to the Wahaki histories. We wear the bone-white grimace of our enemies and take power from it.
I came across a ravaged merchant ship not far from here.
Akira, outsiders know better than to draw close to Wahaki lands. We leave the symbol of the war club as we have for generations. A warning, I say. A reminder.
That war club looks like a much older version of the leaden key insignia.
One which goes unheeded.
And this Ingweth and Brune makes for a cozy hideout.
Do not speak the name of those who felled mighty Ukaizo. Their spirits are unwelcome. We do not hide. We are protecting a way of life that others would trample under their boots. The trading companies would strip the land that the gods gifted us and unmake the works of our ancestors. There is much to protect in the Deadfire. Too much for any single tribe.
Well, we may as well check with Alot then.
You look like you have something on your mind.
I read an ancient memory of Rosary's soul and found a link to the leaden key. You tell Alot About the past life he glimpsed into Brisaria's soul. About her long ago meeting with Theos, his warning about the ruins, her decision to execute him, and her mandate to the Wahiki to defend their territory from outsiders.
That's like what he told the Glanfathans. I'll bet he didn't expect they'd kill him for it.
Then the Wahaki are the painted masks. They've been serving the Leaden Key's interests for 2,000 years without even knowing it. Though not, it seems, in the way Theos intended.
People doing the wrong thing for the wrong reasons for thousands of years without even realizing it. Doesn't get more Leaden Key than that.
Theos had schemes within schemes. He knew what he was doing.
From what you described, it certainly didn't seem that way. But I'll concede that Theos was wilier than most. Belief is a curious thing. Once, the Wahaki believed they were guarding themselves against the Ingwithans, Theos' people. Yet over time, they became hostile toward all outsiders.
Let's see. Ori's message changed. Theos only had clarity because Woodaka reincarnated him whole every time.
But don't you wonder if bearing that message was part of what made Theos who he was? It's not just that the Wahaki misread Theos' original message. It fundamentally changed them. They went from being a large and well-connected tribe to a much smaller one defined by isolationism.
This has got you thinking again about the consequences of your intervention.
You see all the ninnying I suffer from this lad? Right sure 'tis rattle around in his noggin. You know me too well.
His wry grin doesn't banish his air of melancholy.
I've been chasing the Leaden Key, trying to undo the harm they've caused. But what if I'm only making matters worse? Might I be to blame? Have I made a grievous mistake in getting involved?
Consider how poorly Theos understood the Wahaki. How much less do you understand the Leaden Key?
Where to begin? So little that I expected to find a conclave of black-clad minions in the middle of the Deadfire. Perhaps I was wrong to think I could unmake a 2,000-year-old organization. Or that it would be a straightforward task. It seems I've been as misguided as Theos ever was.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're nothing like him. No one's like Theos. A little smile softens his features.
Well, knowing the gods came from Kith, it's easy to see how the world became such a complicated place. We're always trying to impose our own order of vision upon it. Perhaps it would be better off if we stopped altogether.
Okay. He shrugged softly.
It's not as though that's up to you or me, is it? Anyway, thank you. This has lifted a great burden from my shoulders.
Well met, though. It is nice to actually get that questline done, though. It's actually a fun questline. Alrighty, I think we can now leave Oreo Koiki. Alright, so what else can we do, I wonder? I mean, unless there's something else we need to pick up here, I think we're actually done with Oreo Koiki for now. Unless we have to come back to it.
Did you notice their face paint?
Let's go ahead and leave. Hayloft, take the lift down to the ground. And let me see. It's funny that, oh, I was going to look for this questline. I actually had to check the guide, and no, it's just sitting right there.
You must gather your party.
Sometimes. Alright, let me see. Might actually have to do a little more bounties to actually get leveled up so I can actually go ahead and actually do, hold on, Drowned Barrows and whatchamacallit. Still want to do Burkhan's Observatory, but still the two skulls. So in the meantime, where can I go? Vampire's Crypt? Not yet. I haven't been over here, technically, so you know what? I'm gonna see something here, and actually, I need to put some things back in here. You can come back to take your thing over there, now that you're healed up, and I'm going to drop a couple of that in there. There we go. Just had to change some things up. I think out here. If I can, hold on. Mine. Oh, because we're still on land. I'm okay. I thought I was literally in the ship for a minute there. Like, why am I not moving? Just had a stupid moment there. No, where I want to go is out here. And also, I'm not gonna lie, I love the shanty music too. There we go. Up. Surrender? No, we're not surrendering. Well, we're gonna have to deal with these fellows one way or the other, so we may as well get acquainted back with combat. So these fellas are someone we're going to encounter when we get to a certain story point, but let's go fight them now. Kehu, you're up next, huh? And also, this time, folks are now at least geared up this time. Never surrendered. It looks like you just lose money and resources. From what it looked like, I don't want to surrender for that reason.
What can I do you for?
Hold on.
Sure thing.
Oh, no movement. Okay. No, I can't do anything to you. Just gonna bless us. I mean, if I get another if I get boarded again, I'll actually go ahead and do a quick save and actually try that out. Just to see what happens, because I'm actually kind of curious too. Let's go ahead and hit this on you. Oh yeah, I know, I saw that. I'm very excited about that.
That hardly seems fair.
I'll have to make another playthrough for that one. Myself off stream. I'm also glad that Pillar's getting all the love now too. Pillar's 1 and stuff like that. After a bout.
Tell me.
Alright, hold on. Do stream, your perspective is interesting. I'll share about it. Because I've already played through it and I still want to actually finish the Pillar series before I actually do anything. But I will actually, if I do get a chance to play it, I will definitely share it for the next stream. Or whenever I do play it.
Yours to command, Captain.
And also, we badly need a heal. But also, I appreciate it, Nari. There we go.
Behold me, mother.
Oh yeah, that's right, we have the spirits. Yeah, those fellows who screwed me over back in the... whatchamacallit? Pillars 1 DLC. One of the monk enemies types that I encountered. Wait, I already did that to that fella. Pepperoni.
Speak your mind.
What can I do in this situation? Oh right, we have an even bigger Relentless Storm. I'm very curious on what this is gonna do. Just all the storms. You need to be moved up. You know what? I'll just take a shot at this fella.
What can I do you for?
You know what? You're doing Fan of Flame. But yeah, seeing Josh Sawyer do that video, that whatchamacallit, That video about it was actually really exciting. Like, oh damn, finally! I was actually wondering whenever there would be news on it.
Got it.
I am also hoping that actually all this will actually be more pushed towards maybe even a Pillars 3 in the future. But we'll see how that goes. We'll just have to see how it goes from there. Actually, no, that's just a waste of my ability on that one. Go ahead and back up Zodi. I also still need to finish Zodi's questline too, as well.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, you need to also get rid of Gon's pledge at some point too. But for now, we should probably heal up.
What can I do you for?
Stop trying to cast spells, please. Hey, Monk's kind of fun with those little spirits that you can get.
I'm here.
Not gonna lie. For reference, I have not played much of Monk, so that's basically something that... That's basically the one class I haven't played too much of, other than playing through them with, Seeing Josh Sawyer actually talk was actually kind of euphoric. He has some interviews and now and then about the series, but I haven't seen any video directly addressing the game in years. I know, right? Uh-oh.
Let's go.
Wait, did you heal up off of that?
Yeah.
No, they didn't. Summon more spirits.
Yours to command, Captain.
And let's see. Like, I was expecting someone else, but I was not expecting Josh Sawyer to be the one to do that. I know, right?
After him.
There's so much freaking lore in this universe, and I'm very curious. I'm obviously not going to say what the ending is for spoiler reasons. I'm very curious what's going to happen after the events of this and Avowed. And of course, I am not going to spoil that because I'm going to be seeing that in the stream run.
What is it?
But that being said, though, very curious on that. On both potentials for Pillars of Eternity 3.
Sure.
Out of curiosity, I wonder, considering Alyssa, maybe they might actually go with Tawana. I don't know. 100%. One's for preserving tradition, one's for preserving... No, actually, you know what? I might actually go Valiant just for the heck to see what the heck they're about. Because the only one on my belt is, faction-wise, is independent. So, we'll see how that goes. Is that... Oh, that dude already died.
Yes?
I was about to say, why did that dude just collapse? But no, that dude just died.
They'll fall by my hand. That's it?
But yeah, fingers crossed, hopefully.
What can I do you for?
And plus, with this emphasis on turn-based mode, is also giving more hope too.
Never you mind that miss.
You miss Sodi, no!
What is it?
Because honestly, Pillar of Eternity in turn-based mode is really actually a lot of... Would actually be amazing though. Like more, like... Having that as an option in the next Pillar of Eternity. Who knows what they're going to do with a new engine. There's a lot of possibilities for Pillars of Eternity 3, let's just put it that way. But yeah, same boat. Hopeful for the future of Pillars.
Yes, Captain.
That being said though, it is getting close to the end of the stream point though, so, but on the note though, last year they brought PoE 1 from 32-bit to 64-bit and kind of broken. That made me hopeful. I actually didn't know about that part. Because technically, if I'm being honest, my second playthrough was actually this playthrough, the Alyssa.
I'm here.
But that is actually interesting. I actually didn't know about that until I actually booted up. That is cool though. Bear coins. We already lost a lot of morale, so after everything. I don't need my crew, you know, wanting to turn against me. Oh, right, this is the Fire Island. Well, you can't go there yet. Only slightly broken, but yeah, broken still. I think they fixed it still. That's good. That is good to hear, though. Hold on. I do want to kind of go towards Bracana's Folly just to get to the area. The gods might also call us because we're getting close to the Ashen Maw. Oh. Hold on, can I save here? I can't save. So here we go. The enemy allows you to leave, but for a price. 10k gold, 388 food, and 493 water. Yeah, I'm not gonna surrender. Oh no. We're way too weak for these guys, I think. Our ship right now, the Defiant. And also, that one actually was RNG based last I did it. I'm gonna still do board to board. And personally speaking, I always suck at ship combat. Ship to ship combat. And also, I do have a lot more fun just boarding them.
Out of my way!
Yes?
That was
You need something?
We are gonna have to fight these guys anyway, so it kind of pays for us to just fight them anyway. Honestly. More tactical, but a shame they made it look a book style instead of full. Yeah, I agree. That's kind of why I'm like not too big into the ship battles, sadly. It's cool, but it's like I prefer this. Like, no offense. It's cool. It's a good, fun little option, but I still just prefer fighting this style. We're going to bless us again. But hey, more power to those who do enjoy it.
It makes no difference.
We're going to pop this one because I'm very curious on this happen again. Yeah, I remember trying that once in my playthrough. It was my, whatchamacallit, my first playthrough, and like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that again.
Yeah.
Zodi, summon your spirits. We'll take care of this fella, actually. Oh, I just realized those spirits are actually good, actually work fine for this because of Zodi's ability. Interesting. Strike the bell on this fella. Or technically ring the bell on that fella, I should say.
Oh, strong jaw! You need something.
And you out of the way. But hey, who knows? Maybe they'll actually update that too. With all the pillar stuff going on these days. Who knows? I'm very hopeful for the future, though. For fillers, at least.
Out of my way!
Yeah. Get threshed.
What is it?
There we go. Take all and continue. Yeah, next time when I get a chance to actually save it, I actually will try. If I get a chance to save it. Alright. We want to go at least to here. Let's see. Go a little longer though, just a little bit, because technically this is past the ending point. This is. Are you actually one of the bounties too? Just checking something. No, they're not. Okay. I do want to do Bracana's Folly soon, but still need to do some quest lines. Actually, 2 skulls maybe. We'll see. We're not in the hardest difficulty, so I guess we'll see. Alright, let's see. More resources, always good to have. There is something over here, though. Old battleground. Ah, here's something. There's more. Rudolph. That's actually one of the bounties, too. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I'll save Heckley here. Hold on. The battle. I was going to name that, but fine. I actually want to showcase that with that save. Okay, so this is naval combat. I'll showcase that now that I've actually done that. I am ultimately going to fail this. The Defiant beats windward, tacking between port and starboard at appropriate speed. This guy's going to wreck me. Your ship is faster and your crew are prepared. You must accrue a wind gauge before the Gold Bell's crews have an opportunity to claim it for themselves. Let's see. Use a course of action, huh? Oh, right, we need a turn. We have, I think, on this side. Move the port. What are you going to do over here? The enemy crew scurry to the station and prepare for maneuvers. The opposing turn starboard. Fire the starboard cannons. The ship crests over the peak of wave. Your cannons fire a deafening blow, volley at the opposing ship. Hit. 7 damage to all. Your opponent's ship about come with all possible haste, though the opposing crew is fleet on foot. Turning the vessel at the Gold Bell's size still takes time. Report to, huh? Let's see. Oh. Just checking something here. No. Turn starboard, I guess. Enemy scurry. The opposing scramble the decks. New stations. The enemy crew scurry to the station in preparation for maneuvers. The opponents hail saying, hang empty as their ship comes to a stop. The wind has died. We're gonna go this side, actually. Distant thunder, fire, cannon fire echoes. Yep, and we got hit. Report to... No, we're fine. Fire the starboard cannons. Actually, no. Range shot, actually. Crew peeks over the wave. Your cannons fire a deafening volley at the opposing ship. Miss. Nope. Move back with the full force of the wind at its back. Full speed ahead. It's faster than your crew is prepared. Turn starboard. Turn starboard again. They're just stopping. Fire the port cannons. Deafening volley. Was missed. One hit. The opposing vessel, dissonant thunders. 4 hull damage. Fair to jive, I guess. Our cannons. Cannonballs. Here, more cannons coming after us. Up. Hits below deck crew. More jiving again. Round 5. And 1 second, I have to get a notification. I need to check. Oh, it's nothing. Okay. Fire the 4 cannons again. And we both miss. Speed. We should be fine here. Hold position, I guess. Again. More cannon shots. Both miss. Dive again. Fire again. We'll see how this goes. Hold position. I think it's time to just charge at them. Actually, no. The crew noted nervously. On second thought, no. I guess hold position for now. Or shot cannon fire. Nope, didn't mean to hit that. Oh, we actually got them flooding. This guy's hull's too thick, I noticed. But actually, sink in 4 rounds. Oh boy. Hold position. We're gonna jive yet again. We're just a small little ship. Fire port cannons. I'll still do that. Both miss. There's more cannon shots. Both miss. Yeah, this fella does have a tanky ship. And also, I'm still running the base ship. Oh, now they have a deck fire. They're not doing so well either way. Just jiving back and forth between these guys. Up, now they're firing. Up, hold on. Now we have a damaged hull. Report to, hold on. Up, hold on. Yeah, it meant to get you too. There we go. The Defiant beats the Windward. I love the jiving. Yeah, I'm just doing this back and forth. It is actually fun to do that, though. He is running away. He is. Oh, he is. Full speed ahead. I was not paying attention. Your crew crashes the drive forward. The enemy's crew scurries to the station to maneuver. Alright. You hear shots of the enemy ships boasting over the sound of water. Ordering crew to the stations. Sailors climb on the rigging like spiders and let loose the sails. Full speed ahead. We're chasing them down. No, we're still gonna get hurt. They'll chase them down. Man, my ship is too small for that. Let's see. Oh yeah, his ship is way too fast right now. Oh, right, hold on. Oh, yes, you're right, actually. I'm going the wrong way, no wonder. I was not paying attention. Other way. Going. Hold on. Yeah, I am actually backwards, yeah. I am going away from them. There we go. Now let's see if it's gonna let me closer then. Yes, there we go. Yeah, now it looks like we're catching up. So they just keep running. Luca and shoot climb to the mast. We're getting there. You will not escape, fellas. There we go, a little more. Go, keep going. We're getting closer. Oh, they're finally stopping. Okay. There we go. And fire the port cannons at the bugger. More jibing time. And just keep shooting fire and shooting cannons at them. And see what happens. Yep, they're just stuck right now. More jibing time. I can see the fun in this though. Oh, now they're running again. Hold on. I think this direction. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, I have to go the right way. Don't try to run away. Starboard, I think, is ready. Defiant, your ship is faster. Fire more cannons at them. Still stuck. Oh, they're trying to run away again. No, we're not gonna get that shot. Oh, wrong way. Dive again either way, so we can catch up. There we go. "25 rounds of this, though. Let's go ahead. And take a shot at them again. Both missed. More jibin' tibin'. And try with these cannons. Maybe we'll get lucky. Both miss. Both miss. And I think they're actually moving again. Just keeping this. And we have an ad incoming. There we go. Seawater pours into the hold of Gulbel's hull. In a moment, the ship is half submerged. An explosion in the hold rends the ship apart. A cloud of thick black smoke balloons the sky, and the wind carries its scent to you. Gunpowder. Before you can blink, the bulk of the ship disappears below the waves. All that remains are a mass of its tattered sails, upright the final salute before they, too, take into sea. It's fun, I can see that. It really brought down a ship with a 50 hull. You did raise a point there. I think, though, since I am actually going to... Oh, and we got the goods and services quest done, too. And I actually never really play that either way. Let's see. I think I'm going to save this one for Thursday. Hold on. We already got that done. Have we done... Yeah, we've already done that. I'm going to check on what else I haven't done here. Because I do want to try and get some things done. Let's see. I haven't actually fully explored through here either. But I think that's where I'm actually gonna call a stream for tonight, actually. And I'll be picking up all the rest of these things for longer stream on Thursday. And hopefully by the end of it, be ready for Bracana's Observatory for hopefully Saturday. But either way, we're back to the Pillars of Eternity series. And I am very hopeful for what's going to happen in the future of Pillars, though. Alright. I'm going to see who's on to raid, though, for tonight. But on that note, though, thank you everyone for joining along. Thank you, Elder Irish and Spirit Knight, for the raids. I do hope your streams go well. I will definitely watch the VODs to see where you guys left off. Yeah, that was actually a lot of fun, actually. I'm probably not going to do it again, but it is a lot of fun. And I do say, if you haven't done it, I highly suggest it. But I'll be back on Thursday at the 4 o'clock. And thank you, Vortigauth, for the lurkies. I do hope you feel better soon, Vorty. And I'm gonna see who's on for tonight. Take care, everyone. I shall see you when I see you.
Thank you.